Hi, we are in the home stretch. This is Candy once again for the Equinox to Solstice program, and it is week 12. So, as we have talked about how to get clear on your what, why, and who, your mighty mission, your vibrant vision, three big rocks and your major moves inside that space, and how to destroy the noise, we've also looked at your ideal calendar, setting that morning intention and evening reflection, and really looking at how to create more focus, more purpose, more drive for you to get to your next level. So as we're closing things out, I want to talk a little bit about purposeful discipline and intentional action. It goes back, if you remember, when I talked about, are you hustling for the sake of hustling, or you actually have meaning and purpose and real clarity around what you're hustling for? And all the work that we've been doing over the last, 12 weeks has really provided you a way to fine tune and get more clear around what it is you're really looking to accomplish, what's meaningful for you, and the space that you really should be playing in. And it's not the S and the shoulding of all that stuff that's damaging, but this is the should in terms of this is what's connected to your burning desire. This is what's connecting to that passion, that purpose that you're feeling in terms of how you get to show up, how you choose to serve others, and how you choose to take that personal responsibility. So I want you to think about what your individual day looks like. We did a lot of talking around how to build your ideal calendar, but now I want you to think about, do you have the things in your day that are going to create purposeful space for you to show up at your best and highest level? Are you creating discipline around your self-care, around that morning hour that's so sacred, around that evening hour that's a way to unwind and recharge and relax and literally get yourself in a place to close off the day so that you can get a good night's sleep? Do you have discipline and rituals around how you're setting yourself up for success in terms of your sleep? And so I want you to think about what discipline on a daily, a weekly, and a monthly standpoint you need to put in place to really allow you to be your most effective, to really allow you to play at your highest and best level, and to really create momentum and inertia around what's going to be attracting and manifesting the very things that you say you want most. So when you look at your three big goals and you look at how you're breaking down those major moves, I want you to ask yourself, do I have the discipline that's aligned to helping me open up access for that? Do I have the discipline that's going to help me really open up and access that space? Because a lot of times we really focus on the how, when, and why. And I know I've talked about this before, but this is your opportunity to say, am I opening up access in every way possible for me to attract and manifest the very things that I want? And it's everything from, are you giving yourself time to play every day? Are you giving yourself time to meditate, to go within, to be still every day? Are you going into a space where you create time for intention and really prioritizing and setting your goals for what you deem is going to be successful for that day? And are you also giving yourself space for reflection and for consideration and for a way to bring that back to say, how did I do today? What could I do better? And so those are some examples of discipline, but also, are you giving yourself space to look at your financials? Are you looking at a space to spend time with family and friends? Are you carving out quality time to read every day? Are you carving time out for your spiritual time? And so if you start to identify the major buckets that are important in your life, does your calendar reflect discipline to allow you to feed those buckets on a consistent basis, purposely, and in a balanced way that you feel you can really show up and play at your highest and best level? So that's the discipline side of things. That's the purposeful discipline to make sure that you're mapping out consistent practices, consistent ways. Is your eating representative of the way that you want to be maintaining your health and your wellness? Are you working out? Are you carving time for that? But it's those consistent, disciplined, structured and purposeful practices that you're creating in your day, in your week, in your month, so that you are allowing yourself to open up access to receive and attract and manifest the very things that you say are important to you. On the other side, I want you to look at the action you're taking for any individual priority or any individual goal or task. Is it action just to keep you busy, or is it inspired action that, one, is actually pushing you into a space to make you a little bit uncomfortable, and two, is it inspired action that you know that when you create and accomplish and complete that task, that you're going to be fulfilled knowing that you're 100% aligned to the goals and the priorities that you've set, and that you're moving the dial forward. Inspired action is really to say, how can I step my game up? What's the action? What's the big swings? What's the things that might scare me a little bit that's going to help me propel forward? Because just taking action, doing all the easy stuff, isn't going to help you elevate your game. So if you're not willing to take the big swing, if you're not willing to do the things that scare you just a little bit, I always tell people, go as far as you can go that you're comfortable with, and then go one step further. Dare to step at least one toe into what's uncomfortable and take the risk. Because when you do that, that's inspired action that starts to show you what you're capable of. It starts to show you your own true potential. And so that inspired action helps you break through those fears, break through those barriers, and move yourself with momentum and the right inertia. Because sometimes you just got to get started to get motivated. Motivation comes from the momentum that's moving forward and the inertia. So put the action in place that's going to inspire the momentum and the inertia you need. So with that, this is Candy. I hope the last 12 weeks have been powerful as we've gone through these Momentum Mondays. I hope you're taking just a little bit of what I've shared with you as tools to help you get clearer on what you really want, understand why that's important to you, and recognize who you serve, but also create the ways to destroy the noise that's getting in your way. And so, as always, this is your time. This is your time right now, not tomorrow, not next week, today, to start saying yes to yourself, to truly destroy the noise getting in your way, and to give yourself permission to go big, to grow even bigger. Thank you so much for participating in this program. Thank you so much for joining me every Monday. It has been an incredible honor. It has been my pleasure and truly a blessing. And I hope that I get to hear from you soon. Tell me how you're doing. Tell me how I can continue to support you. Tell me how I can continue to serve. With that, make it a phenomenal rest of your Monday, and go out there and create the life that you dare to dream. I'll talk to you later.